Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here to express our thanks to Vicky, our exceptional designer. Since you joined us, really, you brought us sweetness and this really creative collection and introduced us to the beautiful word of scrapbooking. And today we are here for launching the new beautiful collection. Olala! Welcome, Vicky. How are you?
Hi, Omar. Thank you. Thank you for being my host today. Thank you to everyone for joining me. It is super exciting day for me. This is a collection from my heart. Absolutely love it. And we are going to go through every little bit of it. I am sure you are going to love it as much as I do.
¡Hola! Bienvenidos a todas y a todos. Hoy vamos con la nueva colección de Vicky Papaiannou. ¡Hola! Can I play a video? And let's our friends connecting and let's start to dive into this beautiful, beautiful collection. So I will wait you in 1 minute. Okay, see you there.
Are you all ready for a new Stamperia collection? It's Vicky Papaiannou here and this is Olala! A collection perfect for mixed media, art journaling, scrapbooking, card making and so much more. Scrapbooking pads in both 12x12 and 6x6. Paris-themed collection in pastel colors with a romantic vibe. Collectables, a pad full of designs that you can cut out to embellish your projects. And for those who don't like fuzzy cutting, there are 2 packs of ephemeras. They are made out of cardstock and they are self-adhesive. Ribbons in 3 different gorgeous designs. Collection of rice papers available in both A4 and A6. And of course the decorative chips as well as the wooden shapes that always add that extra touch to your projects. You will also find 2 stamp sets and 2 gorgeous stencils to add visual texture and interest on your backgrounds. Use them with acrylics, or dye inks or even with volume paste for extra dimension. You will also find 2 molds in A4 and A5 and a set of 6 Allegro acrylic paints that match perfectly with the new collection. Create happiness with Olala, a romantic collection with colorful flowers, gorgeous designs, and adorable girls that will bring all your projects into life. Olala is already available and we cannot wait to see what you create.
¡Hola!
It's so exciting.
It's a very nice video. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So this new collection. Let me. Well, how can here? Okay.
Yes.
So, we have all this collection. Please, Vicky, starting
Yes,
from the
I can
beginning. I
start.
want to know everything about it.
Okay. So this is a collection that has everything. From papers to stencils to ephemeras to die cuts to molds, whatever you like. So it is a collection not only for art journaling that I'm known for, but you can definitely work with it to create cards, to create mixed media projects, canvases, shadow boxes, whatever your heart desires, albums, whatever. So you will find a big collection of designs in smaller sizes for small projects as well as bigger and thicker elements for your projects. I'm going to start with the papers, of course, so everyone can see the designs.
Yes, please,
And
Vicky. Before we
yes,
start, something very, very important. You know that
yes,
many stores are following our lives. So, if you are the owner of a store and you know that Oh La La collection by Vicky, it's coming in your store. Please type in the comments your link to your store so people who live around you can buy directly your supplies from your store. This is very important. Entonces, si tienes una tienda y sabéis que vais a tener la colección de Vicky, por favor ponernos en los comentarios así no podemos comprar directamente pulsando en enlace. This is very important. Okay,
perfect.
let's
Yes.
go guys.
Hi, Farrell. Hi to everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us. So, for about the papers, let's start. You will find the bigger one, the 12x12. You will find the 8x8 and of course, the collectibles. But let's first take a look at the pot, which is the star of the show.
Absolutely. It's so beautiful. This is the big one.
So,
Okay.
this is a collection that has lovely pastel colors. It is very romantic in style, and you will find lots of girls to bring your projects into life, as well as lovely designs. So here you can see beautiful flowers, and actually I made sure that all the flowers are not really difficult to fuzzy cut. Although they look complicated, they're not very difficult. They are just easy lines all around. I do fuzzy cutting a lot, so I needed to make sure that it's not very difficult. Then you get a lovely scene with the girl, and always remember that you can cut out the elements and you don't have to use it as it is. Also, again, all the elements here are very easy to cut out. You see, that's just straight lines, and you end up with beautiful decorated windows with a beautiful patisserie, as well as the girl. I absolutely love her. Look at all the detail and what she's having in her bag, flowers and a baguette.
Ah, very nice. I love these colors.
Now, although this is a collection that has to do with Paris, obviously, it's not just Paris. You will see that as I turn the pages, there are elements that you can use that doesn't have to scream Paris, of course, yes. So, for example, you can use the girl, and she doesn't look like she's from France, especially if you cut off the baguette. Yeah, always be creative with your projects. Then always at the back, you will find the background paper. So the front is always something that gives you elements to play with. The back is something about, like a background. So that's why you need two of those. Yes, always grab two of those so you can use both sides easily without having to sacrifice anything. Then here is
Australia,
another
Netherlands,
beautiful.
all our stores are posting the
Yes,
links. Very
perfect.
well. Thank you so much.
Make sure to add the links and then post them again and again throughout the live, because as people tune in, maybe they didn't see the links of your
Yes.
shops. So now the next one is again a big building that you can cut out and use on your projects. You can cut out each one of them. Lovely ephemeras, great compositions, and this composition is already made for you. You will find in the collection all the different elements separately if you like to create your own, but I give you a little composition ready for you. So just add a flower on top, a little sentiment, and you have the card ready to go. Now, this is one of my most favorite papers. Here, the designers of Stamperia did an amazing job, as you can see. And of course,
How
I cannot
many
take
memories?
all.
So
Yes.
nice.
Of course, I cannot take credit for all the designs. You know that we have an amazing design team in Stamperia that create beautiful. They bring the ideas into life. It is amazing, Omar.
We work together. We work all together, you know.
All together, yes.
Every time we say and we say it's a long process, month about
Yes.
thinking, trying, and then but it's beautiful.
And all the little details, it doesn't show, but we can take a day to decide which stamp is going there, or if the flower is behind or at the front. But at the end, it's a beautiful process, a beautiful creative process.
And what is amazing about every designer that we have in Stamperia, that each one brings into his or her albums his or her way to make art. So
yes.
This is something that you know how to do it. Your stencil, your stamps, your backgrounds, everything. They say, in this way, you can do it very easily. This is a smooth way to do it. This is the way I do. So yes, every collection is very suited and made around you. It's you.
And this is the beauty of having a different collection every month. You never get bored. Every time you bring something new, and you go through all the styles, from vintage to romantic to more modern to everything. I think it's amazing.
Absolutely.
So here again, a beautiful background paper, which I wouldn't say it is a background paper. I think it is so gorgeous. There is a border also on the side. Then again, some compositions with ephemeras, and then a window with the girl looking out the window. And again, Remember, it doesn't have to be Paris. You can cut out the area here and put something at the back. So this way you make it your own. You have like a photo, for example, and you have the girl looking out at the photo that you put at the back. If you are creative, you can really make lots and lots of things with this collection. So here's another gorgeous background paper. And then our girl here, a beautiful border at the top. Absolutely love the flowers, the color combination of the flowers. I think they are very versatile.
Well, thank you, Alice, for
Another
the
beautiful pattern paper. And again, remember, you can use it as it is, or you can use just the borders. You get two borders here
very
with the
nice
macaroons.
macarons. Very nice.
Yay! Then we have the girl here. She's holding a suitcase, so it can really be a travel-themed project if you like. You can always cut her out if you want. Oops, sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry. It's okay, Vicky. This is what happened during the live. Someone called you for, maybe they want to say, Vicky, your collection is amazing. Entonces, chicas,
Yes.
esta es la colección de Vicky. Estás maravillosa. Okay, you're back. Okay.
Sorry about that. So, another gorgeous pattern paper for the background, and I made sure that this collection can jump from one style to the other. So, for example, from romantic, you can easily go with this brown into a vintage-looking one. Add a little bit of brown, and you have a vintage theme with no effort at all. Then, as I said in the beginning, it's not all about Paris. For example, this page is about music. So you can cut out elements and pick and mix things for your projects. And you will find many different elements in this collection. You always know that I like using elements and focal points, and you will find many of them in this pattern paper. So here we have a violin with books and music notes. Then at the back, again, a background that has music notes on the back. So this is a page about music.
I love how
And
all these colors combine perfectly together. The brown, the blue, and the pink. That is not that is that pink that match very good with all this color. Very nice. I like it.
yes.
Well, how many comments we have arriving from all over the world.
Hi, Kathy.
Muchas gracias a todos por los comentarios.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Then here is another one. Again, these are lovely compositions that you can stick elements on top and create very easily pages for your scrapbooking albums or for your cards. And here's another beautiful pattern paper. Absolutely love this one because it is very versatile. You can use it in so many different projects, and it is really neutral in color. Here are your cutout elements. You can use those as inserts on pockets, on your albums. They are already made for you. They have a little image. They do have some sentiment on top. And of course, the back, if you cut it out, you get front and back. And you can use either side. On an album, this would make a great page because you can have something at the front, and at the back, you can always stick a photo.
I will need two for sure. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. For sure, too. Yes. So you can use front and back. Then here's a page where you will find lots of sentiments. I like using sentiments on my projects, on my journals, everywhere pretty much. So you will find many options here, but also you will find many options here as well. You just cut them out and use them as tags. And then at the back, you will find even a little envelope. This is very cute when you put it together. So here is the front of it, and here is the back.
Nice. Already envelope.
And you will see that here you get all these designs that in the front, they are embellished. They have images, flowers, sentiments. But at the back, they are empty. So you can use them either way, depending on your project, and you can even stamp here your own sentiment. It can be happy birthday for a card or whatever you feel like, if you don't find it here, something that matches with your project. And then we have a lovely background page again with tiny flowers, absolutely adorable, this one. And of course, the cut apart page, where you can use many elements. You can use your scissors. If you are not afraid of fuzzy cutting, you can go ahead and cut out everything from here and use them, pop them on your projects.
This is one of the favorite page of everyone. When I post this page, last page with all these cutouts, people got crazy. It's very beautiful. We have a beautiful view of what this collection can give to you. There's this French touch, but not only. This is very, very,
Yes, not
very
only. Yeah, but there are elements like the building, the window. You can use all these elements here without shouting Paris. So for people who think, oh no, it's not only about Paris, it's not. Trust me, you don't have to use the Eiffel Tower if you don't want to. And then of course we have the smaller version, which is very handy because not always you want to use a huge girl like this. Sometimes you want to use smaller elements. Of course, you will find exactly the same designs, but the size matters sometimes when it comes to projects. And that's why I always get both. And of course, you will find all the elements in a smaller size. Usually this size is great for the mini journals, and it's also great for cards because they give you the size that fits on top of a smaller card in an envelope.
Janine, thank you. And a lot of comments from France. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So let's move on to collectibles since we are still talking about paper. And the collectibles, you will find many of the designs that you saw in the bigger scrapbook pad. However, you will find way more than that. So you will find many girls that you didn't see in the big paper. You will find different sizes of the flowers. Depending on your project, you can choose really huge flowers if you like. You will find throughout many different ones. And then you get girls that they are sitting. You will find girls that they are thinking. You will find girls that they are walking, they are looking. So you can play with them. You can have here stand on top of the window. You can have them even on a croissant that we will see later on. So one thing you need to keep in mind with the collectibles, front and back are the same. So when you cut her out, you get the option.
Why we did it?
This is very important for me because you get the option to have her face either way, on the right or on the left, depending on your needs of the project. Also, I did a demonstration on my channel once and showed them that when you are creating windows, you can have an element looking through front and back. Or if you stick them on top of an acetate on a clear page, for example, of an album, you don't have a bad side. Either way you look at it, it's going to look beautiful. So it is a great opportunity to have this.
Absolutely. Entonces, ya sabéis, los collectibles tienen la misma cara, así podéis elegir dónde poner la figura. Pero eso es muy importante al momento de crear la composición. Esto es fundamental. Bien,
yes.
I love it. How many? They're so nice, these girls, and really,
yes.
you can play a lot.
You can
Lots of
really,
element design.
You can really play with them, and then you will find different sizes. You see, it's the same one, but different sizes. And sometimes you will find here with a different color combo. So this one and this one are pretty much the same design. However, they're wearing different colors and they have different hair color as well. So you can play depending on the project, on the background that you have, and how you want to put the girl on top, to pop her on top of your background. You can play with the colors that are available here. And then we are done with the girls. Let's talk a little bit about some ephemera designs. So you will find many tickets. Here is the camera that is coming back in my collection. This was a camera that was in one of my collections when I had only the ephemeras. I think it was last September. And then an album, some photos. And I like to cut out these because they are great for compositions. You just tuck them underneath other elements and you make a composition in no time. And notice the back, again, front and back, if you cut it out, you will get the exact same shape at the back, but the back is empty. So it is not decorated as the front if you take a look. So you have the photo here without the photo at the back. So you can make it your own. You can stamp something if you like here. You can stick something if you like here. You can add a sentiment. It really gives you the opportunity to make it your own if you do want to use it as it is here. And then
croissant,
this is
macarones.
a page about food. It's about food. So you will find a croissant. And that was what I was talking about with the girl. You can have her on top of this. And we made sure that the proportions fit. You can even have her sit on top of here. So you can have fun. Just use your imagination. You don't have to put a girl on top of a chair or on a bench. Just place her on top of a croissant. Place her on top of a stack of suits. I think it's really fun. That's what makes the page unique. So again, here is the page which has to do all about music. Remember, we did have one of those pages in the 12 by 12 pad as well. So you will find here the girl is playing the violin, or you can have the violin on its own, or you get the option to have the composition ready for you with the books, with the music sheets, with the violin on top, flowers.
People start to be hungry with looking at these beautiful things to eat. And now wine.
You want a glass of wine.
Dream. This is a dream.
Yeah. And now you want a glass of wine. So here is one where you will find windows. Windows is something that, along with doors, is something that we crafters love for some reason. So again, in the windows, be creative. Cut out this one if you like. Use only the outside and put something at the back. Use your own photo. It can be a frame. Use those separately or together. Cut out this one if you don't want to use Paris. Add your own photo. Always be creative. And now notice something really fun. You don't like the windows that are pink. Use the back. They are blue.
This is something very smart. I noticed from the beginning because, you know, to create all the graphics we need to advertise this beautiful collection, I look all the paper and I was noticed as in your collection, there's a lot of coloring option. All the girls wear different colors. As you mentioned now, the windows.
Yeah, the windows.
Very good job. You're a very, very good job
I
this
make
time.
sure that I give options. Options is the key. Again, here you see you have the three buildings. They are similar, but not exactly the same. Because again, you get the different colors depending on your project. You can choose your own, or you can build a city. Just use all of them.
Yeah.
And again, you get the patisserie.
The lamp. Very nice.
The lamp, and usually I decorate it with flowers, this one, and it looks beautiful. There are bows in this collection as well that you can add the bow here. It looks really beautiful and cute. So the back again, as always, the same, front and back. And then you get the beautiful map.
Malasia, hello.
Hi, Malasia. Γεια σου, φιλιά πολλά. And then, of course, we had...
It's coming back. Yes, yes. Nice, this page with the tower, Eiffel Tower.
Yes, and again, three options, different sizes, embellished with flowers, without flowers, a pink one, a brown one for more vintage-looking ones. So you get options again. And this is a page about traveling. You will find passports, you will find tags, you will find suitcases, keys, whatever, even a compass. And again, the back, exactly the same, slightly different, where you will not find the details, so you can stamp your own if you like. Then here is a page that gives you many, many different tags to play with, many sentiments and quotes. The back again is empty, for you to make it your own if you want to use this design. And the final page, which are flowers. This time the flowers are in a composition, while the first one was separate flowers, so you can make the composition yourself. So you get options. I made sure that I thought of everything, I think. Now, I will move on. And I'm going to talk a little bit about those people who don't like to fuzzy cut. So if you don't like to fuzzy cut and get the paper pad and the collectibles, you can definitely get the ephemeras. Now, of course, in the ephemeras, you are not going to find all the options, whatever you find there, but it is definitely an option, and they are already cut out for you. And to make your life easy so that this isn't a mystery and you are wondering what is included, I'm going to bring a board of where I was able to stick everything there so you can see what is in here. So in this part, you will find all of these designs that are already cut out for you. Notice that they are cut out like that. So you get all the details.
And they are very cheap. So they're very useful to really to make everything, project, journaling.
Just place it on top of your photos to create your own. Look at this. This is already cut out for you. And always remember, these are adhesive.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you just peel them off and stick them down. Or if you don't want to bother doing that, just use glue. If you want that to be quicker. But you see, the detail is amazing because everything is... No, Ginger isn't here. I think he's in the garden now. So you see all the detail and a bunch of flowers to play with. You will find your Eiffel Tower.
Oriana, there's a tips how to peel off the ephemera with the finger, not with the nails. So just with your fingertips. But there's a video on the Stamperia page, so please check out our...
Yeah, instead of trying to use it with your nail, just do that. You will see that already it peeled off for me. And then you just peel it off. But use the soft part of your finger to peel them off.
Yes.
And then we have the other one, which is this one. So if you notice in the first pack of the ephemera, we had mainly buildings, the Eiffel Tower, the windows. Now, on the second one, you will find the girls. And I'm going to bring it for you so you can see what you get on this ephemera pack. So these are all the girls that you will get here, cut out for you, plus a wreath, many leaves, many flowers to embellish your projects.
Wow. So we have flowers and girls, and on the other side, many elements, the windows, both are must-have product, these two packs of ephemera.
Yes. And again, you will find these designs in the collectibles, but in the collectibles, you get way more than that, and you get many different sizes of the girls, for example. I don't know if you ever had the ephemeras, but can you see they have a lovely shimmer on them? They are not shiny, but they give that extra something.
Yes, it's very nice. From the previous collection, Cristina Radovan Vintage Library, with this little sparkliness. So, desde la colección anterior de Cristina Radovan Vintage Library, hemos dado un toquillo así de brilli a los efímeras. Así que ahora los efímeros son de muerte, son maravillosos, de verdad.
And then, of course, we have the die cuts. Now, the die cuts are already again cut out for you, but of course they are chipboard pieces. They are nice and sturdy, great for mixed media projects, for canvases, where you want your elements to be really sturdy. Now, this was really difficult to put on here and stick them down because there are so many. They are way more than a 12 by 12. So I'm going to quickly go through them so you can see what you get. And again, these are very, very thick. So you get two different options of, how do we call this? I forget. You can help me out.
Let's ask. I don't know. It's not a fence. It's a
No, it's not a fence. It's
bulb.
who knows?
No.
They will let us know, I'm sure. So you get buildings again, and you can make your very own town with that. And the window, again, you get girls, 2 lampposts in different sizes, 2 Eiffel Towers, bigger and smaller. One is decorated with flowers, some bows, and look at how cute it can be. There, you have a cut. Just add a sentiment, you're ready to go.
Nice.
And then you will find 2 different sizes of cameras. So many different options. And of course, tons and tons of flowers already cut out for you, nice and sturdy. Again, remember, this is chipboard. Here, you will also get many of these to embellish your project. So that's the die cuts.
Very nice.
And now let's move on to rice paper.
Aha, the rice paper.
Now, rice papers, we have many different options this time. So first of all, I'm going to show you all the designs, the main designs of the rice paper. And of course, you will see the beautiful designs from the pattern paper repeated here. So you get the beautiful girl on the window, the girl with the suitcase walking by. And again, remember, you can cut out elements, just the border, for example.
Yes, yes.
Here is another beautiful one that gives you many different elements, the border, the newspaper, the cluster of the books and the letters.
How is
Now,
your
this is a
favorite way to
beautiful
cut
one.
out, Vicky, how is your favorite way to cut out the rice paper? With the water, with hands, with scissors?
With the water, I would say,
Water?
if you use, if you want to stick it on top of something and you don't want to have that straight edge, and you want to have a rough, an edge that is easy to blend together with the other things that you add, it's always better with water. However, I'm going to show you what I usually do. I just stick all over the page, and then I just use a file and just sand off any excess outside of the page. But there are many different ways to use them. The good thing is that this is very sturdy rice paper. So you can do a lot of things with it without being afraid that it's going to tear easily. So it's great quality. Then here is a beautiful one. You can just stick that on a canvas, add the girls on top, and it's really easy to start a page with this one.
Yeah, I just love Stamperia rice paper. Best quality. Yes, that's true. Our rice paper
Yes.
just amazing.
The best quality out there. Then here is the one with the violin, the cluster with the violin, and of course the wreath and the girl inside the wreath. Beautiful one as well. And a lovely background one where you will find many flowers. Absolutely love the color combination of the pink and the blue. Absolutely love it. Now, usually we get all these rice papers separately. However, you will be able to find all the rice papers, one of them in one pack.
Mm-hmm.
So in this pack, you get all the previous ones that I showed you. So 6 printed rice papers in one pack if you want to get each and every one of those.
It's very
And
nice.
then the fun part, you know that I love creating on my mini journals. So this is rice paper, which is made A6 in size. That means that it's very small, and there are 8 printed papers inside. All those papers are background papers. You are not going to find here focal points like the girls, the windows, the buildings, etc. Only for backgrounds. Now, there are 8 ones in here. However, I'm going to show you now only a few because I have only one and I had to use it. But I'm going to show you.
I have it if you
Yes.
want.
Oh, perfect.
Let me see which is the element is missing. Eso es muy importante. I want to translate this also in Spanish, Vicky.
Yes.
Because this is a new product, so and it's very nice, very nice. Entonces, este es un nuevo producto, los rice paper background. Me pongo así más grande. This is rice paper. Los rice paper background son básicamente 8 pequeñitos a 6, así tan pequeñitos, ¿para qué? Y son fundos, ¿para qué? Para utilizarlo por el journaling, porque no gastamos nada, se puede cortar un trocito, uno grande, entero, y van pegándose perfectamente con los journaling de Vicky, son el tamaño ideal. ¿Cuál? Mira, which one is missing? I'll show you everyone. So this
one, the newspaper is missing.
This one is very nice.
Yes.
The sky.
The sky.
It's so nice. The sky. Then we have flowers.
The flowers.
So little. And then we have the journal. Oops. Oh.
Yes.
Journal. And the green one with these little dots. Look how nice it is. And then we have this one, the brown, that are also in the paper. It's very nice background. A wall. Breaks. That always looks nice. And one fall on the floor. The last one. They're so light and resistant. And this one.
Yes, the blue one. So the beauty of them is that when you don't know how to start, you just stick one of those backgrounds on your page and you have something to start with. So for example, here I used the one with the newspaper at the back, add a few ephemera on top, one on top of the other, and my page was done. And here at the back, you will see I have the rice paper, the brown rice paper that Omar has. Again, this is a music page, so I use some ephemeras on top. And I had the page really quickly. Here is the green one with the dots. And you see this one fit exactly on top.
Yes.
Like that. Christina has rice paper on her collection as well, the library. She has beautiful collection of rice papers too.
Since the Christina collection
perfectly. Yeah. And of course.
What is this? Oops.
And of course, this is absolutely amazing. It is a product that we so needed to have because it sticks beautifully. It doesn't create bubbles. The most important thing is that it is not shiny. It dries completely matte. So no matter what you do, how much you add on top, it's not going to shine on you. I don't like too much shiny things. So this is perfect for me. And these are the small rice papers, which I absolutely adore. And let's move on and take a look on something else, which are the ribbons.
3 models.
3 designs.
Yes.
Are we allowed to have favorites? Look at this. The flowers and the text at the back. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you have this one, which is more travel themed. So you will find the suitcases, the labels, the compass. And then this one, which is more Paris themed, where you will find the Eiffel Tower. And I like that we get the Eiffel Tower on a ribbon because it is quite difficult to cut it out. And even just because the ribbons are transparent, you will be able to see through that what is at the background. So it is really important that we get this intricate design on a ribbon.
Yeah, and they can go everywhere on every surface. It's very easy to use and
yes,
very nice.
Even on canvas, where you get that texture of the canvas, it goes beautiful with no problem at all.
No, it adds. It go over the texture and it adds that. Entonces, los rabones son maravillosos de usar. Se pueden utilizar en cualquier superficie, también en los lienzos. Además, le dan un relieve más, porque se van a tomar todo el relieve del lienzo, de la madera, de donde sea. Maravilloso. Y ahora, stencils.
Y ahora, stencils. So here you can see the stencils. I have 2 stencils in this collection. The one of them gives you the Eiffel Tower and lots of text. Always remember, you don't have to use a stencil as it is. Use parts of it if you like. And then this one is very versatile, I find. It is It can be used for many different occasions. It can look like fireworks, but it can look like the sky. You can use it for so many different things. It would make a great background for a party page, for birthday card. So these are the two stencils.
I love Vicky speaking Spanish.
Hi.
Muy bien, muchas gracias.
Muy bien. Chica, hola chica.
Qué mona eres, qué mona eres. What I really love from you, Vicky, is the way you transmit all your happiness, all your energy, always, always, always. You're so nice. Stamps,
So,
vamos,
move
sellos.
on.
Okay.
Vamos. These are the clear stamps. Two clear stamps. One of them has a food theme, as you can see here, but also the tickets. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the tickets because it was a decision. I really wanted to have those tickets, and I'm going to tell you why they are so versatile. Now, in this one, you get a more Paris themed vibe with the Eiffel Tower, with the map. You can just layer one on top of the other. And I think I have some cut out here. Let me grab them. Yes. So this one is going to give you the Eiffel Tower, many flowers and leaves.
Look at the
And you can
definition
just,
of the stamps.
you can just layer things like that. You can color them, layer things like that. And you can have a lovely, beautiful card
And
in no time, just by doing that. If you color
and
them,
yes, and endless, because you can use
endless.
your stamp. Lo puedes usar siempre, siempre va a usar tus
Yes.
stamps. Mira como muy sencilla. Ahora da un toque de color, una acuarela, un toque y ya tiene tu
Yes.
composición.
It's not like the collectibles that at some point you're going to use them all and they are going to be finished and you have to buy a new one. This one, you can have it forever. And the additional advantage is that you can color them any way you like. So you can have leaves that are green, you can have leaves that are blue, you can have a flower any color that you like. So this is the beauty of having the designs black and white, so you can color them in any way that you like. So this is the first stamp set. And as always, you know that I will be posting many videos on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, with tons of inspiration on how to use every of the projects. So make sure to follow me because you will see lots of inspiration. Now, here you will find a lovely text. You know, I use them a lot for my backgrounds, as well as many elements that you can cut out. But for the tickets, if you look at the collectibles, you will see that in the page about traveling, you get many of them, but they have a certain color. And I have a few others scattered here and there, like these ones, for example. And these are a foundation for clusters. We use those again and again, tagging them behind other elements. So if you do have them in a stamp, you can stamp them and you can color them any way that you like. And you can have endless tickets again and again for your compositions. So that was the idea behind the design of this clear stamp.
Absolutely, really. There are few products that can allow you to play endless, a lot. Really. And someone wants, what's an idea of our journaling cruise of Greek islands featuring Vicky? Yes, I'm in.
Me too.
Nescafé frappé, vamos.
Let's have fun in Mykonos. So let's move on to some dimensional things now. And let's start with the decorative chips. Here you will find the Eiffel Tower. And again, here you can see the Eiffel Tower in a smaller one. You can layer one on top of the other. Do I have an example here? No, I don't have the example here. I had to send some of my examples for a show, but you see at the back here, how these look.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bring in the wooden shapes as well, where you will find the buildings, borders, the girl, the Eiffel Tower again. So here you see I made a tag by using the buildings here. And you will find a video of how I made it in the coming weeks on my YouTube channel, and another one where I use the Eiffel Tower and the girl. Lots of inspiration on how to use those as well. And of course, the molds.
Yeah, molds.
The molds, everyone loves molds, especially the people who love to create three-dimensional projects. And I have made the molds for you so you can see how they look. And I want to show you some extra ideas.
Yes.
So,
Lluvia de corazones, please, hearts rain, because these molds are
the
amazing.
molds are adorable. What can I say about the molds? Now, look at this. Let's take a look at first on this mold. So here you will find the Eiffel Tower. If you add all over the place, you will get an Eiffel Tower with Je t'aime underneath everything. But if you are more frugal and you add only on the deeper edge, then you will get a thinner Eiffel Tower. I'm going to show you a project here for a album cover where you don't get anything inside here. I didn't use the bottom, so it looks thinner, but it is the exact same mold. And again, you can get it with metallic and black for a more vintage looking style, or you can get it shabby chic. It's really up to you how you choose to color it. But always remember, you don't have to use the mold as it is. These make the most out of your molds. I'm going to show you more on what I mean. So, for
Yes.
example, this one.
Voy a traducir en español. Mira, en los moldes maravillosos se pueden utilizar de dos maneras, como por ejemplo la Torre Eiffel, esa. Lo puedes usar todas enteras y te viene la escrita Je t'aime, que ay, me encanta cómo suena Je t'aime. O usar un solo, no llenarlo todo y obtener algo distinto. Lo vamos a ver muy bien en este ejemplo que tiene ahora en tu mano. Look, yes.
You
This is
see,
the
you
part.
don't have to use the whole thing, just use parts of it. So you end up with two different designs.
It's very clever.
This one has a saying on top, this one doesn't. So it's really up to you. And then, for example, I did that for everything. So here, and I think this is Notre Dame. Look at this.
And you have Notre Dame.
Only the inside. Two completely different looks.
Oh, yeah. Kranza, you're right. So clever, yes. But she show us already in her creativity how she project and create really. This mold can be used in really these two ways. So you have double option. Muy bonito.
Yes. And you can do that with, this is the violin. Again, I think I have the violin separated there.
This is very, 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 very nice. Really.
Only the violin. And then for this one as well.
What
This
clay
is a
did you use?
suitcase.
This is a ceramic powder.
Some of them are with the ceramic powder. Some of them, when I want only the inside, I like to pour the resin so that it goes only on the inside and it doesn't go outside. But if you use ceramic, if you use clay, it's easier. Because with the clay, you can just use your craft knife and just cut out around the shape that you want.
That's nice.
And
Yes.
here, for example, if you use the clay all over and you take it out, then with your craft knife, you can just cut out the inside before it dries, or go around this curve if you don't want that. So here is another one where you get the whole design as it is, or only the suitcase with the violin on top.
Very nice idea.
So that's how this one looks. And let's move on to the other one, which is absolutely adorable. I am in love with this one. So here you will find the shops
Yeah, the pastisserie. Oui.
And of
Candy
course, you
shop.
can take your time and color them, or you can just go with wax or the stardust. I think this was stardust that I used here. And then you will get a croissant. Ah, yes, this is from the inside only. You see? I did it again here. So instead of getting the whole thing, you can get only the inside again.
These
And then,
little nice things you see, and come out very well, very well.
yes,
The croissant
and
was very nice.
you know what I'm planning to do with them? I'm going to add a magnet, and they're going on top of my fridge to celebrate my new collection.
Very nice. Nice idea. Hello, Shamla.
Hi, Shema. So these are 1, 2, 3. Look how adorable this is. How cute is this, Omar? I'm in love with this one.
Cupcakes, so nice.
Yeah, and strawberries on top. Again, these are great for fridge magnets. And you know
How you
what else
color
I
these
have in
molds?
mind to do? Let me show you, because my mind is going crazy with this collection. So if you have big paper clips like these ones, stick one on top like that, and you have a lovely paper clip for your albums, for your junk journals. They are super fun.
Adorable. Yes. And very.
And then, of course, again, remember, you can pour all over, or what have I here? Like here, for example, you can have the whole thing.
Look, look, the little one. Do you use acrylic to paint? Christina is asking.
Yes, acrylic paint, but of course, it depends on what you did used to create the molds. So, for example, if you used resin for the molds, then the mold is going to be very non-porous like this. So you need to use primer first. If you use your primer first, just
Yes.
cover it up completely with the primer. And then on top, you can use acrylics. You can use whatever you like. If you start with a ceramic powder, this is not a problem. You can directly use acrylic paint. But in any case, if you find that the acrylic paint doesn't stick, it has to do with the product that you use to create the mold. The best option is to use primer first and then use whatever you like on top of it.
Vicky, so there's a comment here from Katie. We will see do lots of video samples.
Yes,
Yes.
of course. Yes,
Where?
always.
Where?
Always. You will be able to find videos if you follow me on Instagram, the smaller ones that take they are like shots of creativity and inspiration, and the longer ones on my YouTube channel. And I will post cards, shadow books. I have art journals. I have so many different. I'm also going to post one on how I did that. I'm going to post tags. So many different options.
She's working since many months to create many
Yes.
beautiful contents. Está trabajando muchos en estos meses para crear contenidos. Entonces, muy importante seguir Vicky en su página web. Tiene el Instagram donde los reels, cosas así más divertida y rápida. Y el canal de YouTube donde explica todo con su voz así tan relajante, tan bonita, tan maravillosa.
So
Y
I had many comments lately in my videos, my YouTube channel. Where are you? Why don't you post so much? Well, I was busy behind the scenes, but I will start posting more and more from now on because I have projects ready to go and I want to inspire you. I know that you will make so beautiful projects, way better than what I do. But I hope that by showing you what I do, new ideas are going to pop into your head.
inspiration. You can copy, you can create your own version. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy the process. This
Yes.
is the philosophy behind create happiness. This is a line, because actually, since you start to become part of our family, Vicky, we create, this is the third collection. This is actually the
Yes.
third collection.
Well,
So
this is the second collection with papers, but it is third or fourth collection because we had only, remember in the beginning, we started only with ephemeras and the journals. But the
yes,
big
exactly.
collection is the second.
But she
Yes.
brings into Stamperia this beautiful ink stamps, her incredible brushes. They are the best of the best. So we are increasing and creating new product every day. Ah, yes, this beautiful. I have one here in my house, and every person who enters touch it and say, "Oh gosh, it's so soft."
It's so soft, yes. So finally, the last item of the collection is the Allegro selection. So these are colors from the Allegro collection. These are acrylic paints by Stamperia. There is a huge collection of colors in Stamperia, but they are great quality. This is a collection that matches with the colors of the papers. So you will find similar colors, and you can use them to create your backgrounds. You see they match perfectly. They were hand-picked for you. If you don't have the full collection of Allegro, it is a great way to start your collection because you will try them out. You will see they have a lovely finish. They are not shiny. So I think they are great for art journaling and any other project, really, for everything. Everyone use them. All the Stamperia designers love them, I think. And if you do have them, I'm sure you love them as well.
Everyone,
Plus,
the comment always the same commenting. Our
yes.
Allegro are super covering, matte, beautiful color. Entonces los Allegro son lo más de lo más, super
What can
brillante,
you say
maravilloso.
about Allegro? Yeah, what can you say about Allegro? Plus, they have an enormous collection of colors. So this is a little bonus for you, so you don't have to handpick which colors match with this collection
Shamala
to
say that
make
the
your life
colors
easy.
looks like ice cream selection.
Yeah, and I think I used those for my molds as well. Yes. So I don't have to show you many projects. I did show you this album cover where I use the mold. Then I have some ephemeras here. This is a rice paper at the back, some cutouts from the pad.
Mhm.
And you will find a project on this one soon on my YouTube channel. Here's a tag that I made, more dimensional this time, with the chipboards. No, it's not the chipboards. These are only the wooden shapes. The wooden shapes
Mhm.
and decorative chips. And then you saw some of the minis here. Where are they? Where I use the mini rice papers, the small rice papers, and the ephemeras. Again, for this, you are going to see videos on how I put them together, really easy, with the ephemeras and the rice paper. And then let me show you a couple of our journals.
Yes, please, please.
So here is a one page from the larger one, a little bit of thinking with brushes. And then these are cutouts that I created and just stuck together one on top of the other. You can use always some stamping at the back, again using the same collection. Again here at the background, I did some inking,
I
some,
love this background. It's so nice.
you see here I have some stenciling with the stencil. And this I think is volume based.
Yes, it is. It's volume
Ephemeras,
based. You
some
see,
of
this is
them,
the stencil. This is the stencil from with the Eiffel Towers. This one,
yes,
but as you can see, we just used one side, one corner, and we don't have to use all the stencils.
all of it. Yeah, you don't really need to use it if you don't want to use all of it. So this is a combination of ephemeras, of cutouts from collectibles. It's really a little bit of everything. And you can see here some of the ribbons at the back.
Carol, I never used Stamperia molds before. Do you have to coat them with? So thank you. With anything before you pour them resin in them?
No, directly,
No.
just Just use them.
Life is easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yes. If you use resin, just put it directly. You can use the ceramic powder. Again, just mix it with a little bit of water and pour it in. And the third option that you have is to use the clay.
Yes.
Very easy to use the clay. Some people also like to use inside silicone, from the silicone gun. But this is very hot and sometimes it makes a mess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I prefer the other methods.
So, everything you show us, all the projects.
I think yes.
That
I
miniature
think
are made with regular paper or stone paper.
the mini journal, there are both options. You can get whichever option you like. It really depends on the technique that you are going for. On top of it, I switch from one to another depending either I want to use. So, for example, in the stone paper, you can use my dye inks, and then you can add water on top and lift some color, and it shows really beautifully when you do it on stone paper. It does show on regular paper on the mixed media journal. However, on stone paper is amazing because it completely lifts the color and it leaves the paper as if it wasn't there, the ink. So it really depends on what you want to do. You have both options though, for the bigger and the smaller journals.
Yes. I have one request. So I was busy looking at your presentation, so I lost a lot of comments. So I'm taking the order. So please, can I know the country? Where are you watching us right now? Puedo saber de dónde estáis mirando, así que puedo tomar nota y vamos con toda la caja llenas de Olala by Vicky Papaiannou. Por favor, vamos a ver, porque Georgia, okay, Georgia. I see. Okay, so US and here Portugal,
Wow.
Portugal.
Hello, it's
Okay.
a morning in the US. Hello, everyone.
Melbourne, Massachusetts. Okay,
Yay,
Massachusetts.
USA, Australia.
And
It should be
UK,
very, very late in Australia now.
New York, New York City, baby. Okay, New York, done. Ottawa. Okay, I think it's becoming big.
Spain,
Spain. We have Spain. Okay, Bolivia. Buenos
Texas,
días. Bolivia. Uruguay. Bien, tenemos Uruguay. Australia, ya tenemos.
Netherlands.
Denmark. Okay, town. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is becoming too much.
Oh, no,
Okay,
Mark.
Netherlands. Okay, I got it. Okay, I think I need to send it all over the world, Vicky. Okay, it's
Okay,
quite
do that
complicated.
for me. Thank you.
a lot they're coming. Italia, Mexico,
And
Holland,
France, of course. Olala for France.
France, Bulgaria, hi, Bulgaria, France, okay.
We need to
India,
say
USA.
also to everyone that all the products are currently available. If you do have a shop, go ahead and place an order and everything is going to be shipped for you. And if you don't have a shop and you want the products, check your local craft store. If they don't have them, ask them to bring them for you.
This is a very good idea. This is a very good idea. If you're looking right now and you like this product, and si están mirando ahora y la tienda donde normalmente compráis las cosas no tiene su papel, por favor, preguntarlos por Olala Stamperia. Eso es muy importante. Y so, now Netherlands, okay, Bolivia, Ecuador, okay, todo el mundo, Italia.
Greece, of course.
It's crazy. So now,
Hola, Mexico.
and so here we have this is our web shop. Here's is a B2B, so if you want to have a shop here you can buy all the beautiful products from the collection. Please remember also to follow us on our social media. This is very important. Stamperia, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and of course, Vicky Papaiannou. Can you give me, there was a comment, how can we find you on the social media? Vicky, with your name?
Okay, if you just type Vicky Papaiannou, I'm sure you're going to find my YouTube channel. And then I'm very, very active on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram account. Not so much on Facebook because it is sometimes overwhelming to just manage all the social media. Sometimes I post there, but if you follow me on Instagram, which is Vicky PGR, if you go on my blog as well, which is clipsandcuts.com, you will find all the links to my social media, or just type my name on Google. I'm sure you will find my blog and my YouTube channel.
Sure, sure, sure. It will come out.
Yeah.
It will come out. Entonces, muy sencillo. Pues, está llegando. It's coming in all the shops. So very soon you will be able to play with this new beautiful collection. You can merge. You can use also with the previous collection. They merge beautifully together. So with all the previous items, the stands, the mold, and everything. So it's just a journey. And Vicky, what can I say? I'm so happy. I'm mesmerized how you really you're developing inside Stamperia. Your every time a new collection is coming out, there's something more. There's something more. There is something more. We start with just little, and we are going, creating,
Yes, little
exploring,
by little.
little by
Yes,
little.
it's
But
amazing. It's a great opportunity for me to bring what I have in my mind into real life. And what is the most exciting for me when something new comes out is when I see the products that other people do. They make things that I never thought about. And you see an element that you had like two or three ideas in my mind, and you think that it's innovative. And then suddenly you see someone, boom, do something completely different. And then it's when you realize how creative minds really work.
absolutely. So remember to tag Vicky when you post something we made with her beautiful creation. Acordarnos de poner un tags a Vicky, así ella le encanta mirar lo que la gente puede crear con su colección. Porque dice, muchas veces yo pienso a cosas, pero veo cosas que han pensado cosas distintas y esto me fascina un montón. Hi, Alda. Hi,
Alda,
Blanche, Lila,
hello.
everyone. Alda, Sara Alejandra,
Miss
todo el mundo
you.
está
Lots of
aquí.
love.
So, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi, Sarah.
The new collection it will be available very soon. La nueva colección ya está llegando ahora ya mismo, así que importante contactar la tienda, call your favorite shop and buy the new collection. Olala, olala.
So
Suena,
exciting.
the name
From
is so
tomorrow, I will
nice.
start posting inspiration. Make sure to follow me.
Absolutely. We will see you live tomorrow together, Jennifer Abner and me. New entry in the Stamperia Live. I can wait you, Jennifer, to see
Awesome.
what we will do together tomorrow live. So, thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you.
Ευχαριστώ.
Και εγώ σε ευχαριστώ. Gracias.
Brava.
Gracias.
You're fabulous. Okay, ladies. See you tomorrow live. Thank you for
Bye.
following
Thank you,
us.
everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye bye.